Hey guys, it's Chris. Just doing another little update. I haven't done one in a few days. It's Memorial Day, May 30th, 8:55 a.m. in Florida. Um, Things have been overall pretty good. I got home from the hospital Saturday afternoon. The discharge is pretty good. The doctor came and saw me, the surgeon, and we talked for a minute. And then I got to leave, and I was able to walk myself out of the hospital, which I was kind of proud of. The nurse who was on at the time was surprised I wasn't going to take a wheelchair, but I was in good enough shape to walk. So I walked myself out, and when I was still in the hospital Friday night, they switched me at 4 o'clock from the morphine drip with a button to liquid um, hydrocodone, acetaminophen, and they gave me two doses. They gave me one at 4 and then one around bedtime, and then that was pretty much it. I mean that is it. I haven't taken any more. I have it in a pill form, but I haven't really needed it since I got home. So I have taken a few Tylenols. When I got home that afternoon, my temperature actually started to go up. It got to like 99.6 or something. I was cold, so my wife went out and bought me some Tylenol. I didn't even have any, but that dropped it down, and I've been good since. Um, I think I took one this morning. Maybe that was last night. Um, but everything's been good. I started food yesterday. Here you can see. That's my giant puppy. I have to keep her off me, which is pretty difficult. But I got to start food yesterday. I didn't really have anything, so I used a service called Shipt. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of that. I'm actually a Shipt. We're called pilots, but it's like grocery delivery through Publix here in South Florida. So I went on and I bought a bunch of stuff incorrectly. I don't know what I was doing, but I bought some eggs. I bought medium. Normally I buy large, but I bought medium eggs. I bought some yogurts, Greek plain yogurts. I thought I bought 3. She's stalking her sister. Where's Hazel? I thought I bought 3. I saw these things on Pinterest that were pretty cool. They're orange creamsicle protein tarts or something. I don't know. I'll post a link down there. That's what everybody does, right? So I'll put the link. But you basically just mix a cup and a half of vanilla Greek yogurt with a packet, a 0.3 ounce packet of sugar-free Jello orange flavor, and microwave it for a couple minutes and keep stirring it, and then put them in little muffin cups or cupcake wrapper things and let them chill. And you have like little hockey pucks. They kind of look like those things on Pinterest that you can do if you're not feeling well with the eucalyptus and stuff to put in the shower. But they were pretty good. So I bought ricotta cheese and shredded mozzarella and those pre-cooked chicken strips so that I could do the egg face ricotta bake. And I added chicken to it so my wife would have a little more sustenance than I. And I had that for dinner, and I pureed it with some chicken broth. It was more like a thick mash than a puree. I don't know really what a puree is supposed to be as far as consistency. So everything went down great. Haven't really had any issues. I got to shave. Whenever I shave my beard, I like to do stupid things. So this time I did some really sad chops, or just long sideburns in my goatee, and you can see I did a really shoddy job. So I'm gonna clean that up in the next, probably today. I'll just shave it down to a goatee. But pain has been pretty manageable. My only issues has been really the incision where my stomach was removed. That's the one that hurts, if ever anything. I haven't been doing as much walking as I probably should since I got home. I'm going to do better on that. Yesterday, I vacuumed the entire living area of the house. It was just full of dog hair. So I vacuumed, knocked over some chairs, had to get creative on how to pick those up while my wife was at work. But yeah, everything's been good. No issues with food or liquids. Yesterday, I got in over 64 ounces, which from a lot of people that I've seen on forums and whatnot, it's really hard for them to get in water, but I'm doing pretty well. This morning, I woke up, helped my wife feed the pups, and I made my scrambled egg for breakfast, and she made a protein shake with some EAS Myoplex and a banana, so I'm having the leftover of hers, and then I'll have one of mine as well, the Premier Protein. I bought a 12-pack assorted of chocolate, strawberry, banana, chocolate, and vanilla. So I'll have one of those. Those are pretty good. And then I'll start putting back some water. And the blood thinner shots, not too bad. They burn a little bit. It's just, fortunately, it's subdermal, so or subcutaneous. So the goal is to put it not in muscle. So I've got, the reason I'm here, a nice fat stomach, and just making sure I get it in a good soft spot and get that in. But the burn feeling dissipates pretty quick. Aside from that, the only medicine I'm on is the heartburn medicine. I don't start my gallbladder stone prevention pill for a couple weeks, like 5 more weeks, basically 6 weeks post-op. I haven't been taking my blood pressure medicine. They told me not to. I had it separated out from just resting her head on the table. You tired, Georgia? I don't know if you noticed, but our couches, they go together, but our dogs destroy them running around the house. So yeah, they had me separate my blood pressure medicine from, it was lisinopril hydrochlorothiazide, which the second part is a diuretic. So they had me take that out, but they told me not to take anything anyway. So I don't have a blood pressure monitor, like a cuff or anything, but I'm going to my doctor tomorrow, so I guess they'll check it there. And if I need to, I'll take it. It did get a little high in the hospital. They gave me some stuff through IV, which actually, that was the most painful stuff that I remember. I don't remember pre-op any propofol, or however you say it, the Michael Jackson drug. I don't remember that. They gave me, I think I mentioned it in one of my first videos, they gave me a Valium as they were wheeling me into the operating room, and I felt great. I even asked them, like, did you guys give me something wheeling me in here? Yeah. And then that was pretty much it. But yeah, everything's great. I've been doing my incentive spirometer. I can get up to 3,500 with pretty much no issue. This morning when I was in bed taking some deep breaths, it kind of felt cool, maybe. So my face looks thinner. Maybe it's just because I don't have facial hair. But I didn't like that feeling, so I'm going to start doing my spirometer more. But I went for a walk this morning. My wife went to go do her group workout, and I got to walk. I missed the gym. I haven't been in quite some time. Before surgery, I started to feel sick with a cold coming on, and there was no way in hell that was going to happen. So I started slamming Emergency and Zicam nasal spray and Zicam lozenges, and basically isolating myself so I didn't go to the gym. Every night I would sleep in sweats and a long sleeve shirt, try to sweat it out, and it worked. But as a result, I haven't been to the gym since almost a week, which is crazy for me. And I'm not going to be going back for another 6 at least. So when I get back, hopefully I won't have lost too much muscle. But the good side is I absolutely love and live for that feeling of doing weights, and the next couple of days you're just miserable. You'd think maybe I like the feeling of this ab incision, but I don't. But man, I love that feeling. So with 7+ some weeks off, I should be getting some good lactic acid release. But yeah, I had my walk this morning. I probably walked 1/8 of a mile, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. I walked down my neighborhood street towards our clubhouse and back. No dogs. I wish I could take the pups, but yeah, I mean, that's just a little check-in. Hope everybody's doing awesome. Thank you, everybody, for the words of encouragement. I did tell my sister, I'm one of 7. Maybe you guys, someone watching doesn't know, but my oldest brother, CJ, in 2002, had gastric bypass where it was open, and he passed away in the hospital 3 days later. I don't really know what happened. It was back in the day of open, and all I know is I woke up one morning and I had a message on AOL Instant Messenger from him saying, "Love you, buddy. Going to have surgery. Talk to you in a few days." And then I got a phone call a couple of days later that he passed away. And what really sucks in that situation is he and my dad had a falling out some years before when I was younger, like 6 or 7 years. And I was a junior in high school when this happened, but when he passed away. But before that, him and my dad got in a fight, and he left. My brother left, and I hadn't seen or heard from him in years. And then he just popped up, and we started chatting on AOL Instant Messenger. And we were supposed to meet up pretty soon. And I remember him telling me he would cook me whatever I wanted for Thanksgiving or something. He was a chef, and I wanted chicken piccata because that's what he used to do at our family restaurant for me. And then he passed away. So I haven't told my family. I did tell my sister yesterday. I have one full sister, no full brothers. Everybody's half to me and her, and they're not related to each other. But I was kind of feeling her out and I told her I've been thinking about having bariatric surgery, and she was like, "Well, isn't it restrictive, and is it permanent?" And I was answering her questions, and I was like, "Well, you know what? I actually already had it. I had it last Thursday, so don't tell anybody yet." But she wasn't pissed. She was more pissed that I didn't tell her, but I just didn't want to put that on anybody before surgery because obviously my family has rather not good opinions on bariatric surgery. But maybe when they see the success I'm going to have, that'll kind of differ. It was unfortunate my brother passed away, but I'm sure, I hadn't seen him in a long time, but from my memories, he was incredibly, incredibly obese, out of shape, would waddle and barely walking, smoked a lot from what I remember. I don't know how he was before surgery, but I was nowhere like that. I was physically active. If I had to, I could run, not by choice, not enjoyably. I don't smoke. I don't have health issues, so I think that was a part of it, unfortunately for him. So yeah, I guess I'm going to sip on my shake and cuddle my pups. And Georgia, come here, babies. Hi, Georgia. What's this? Hey, what's this? This is Georgia, our Great Dane. Hi, babies. She's a show dog. Her name is the Outsider because she's a blue Great Dane, and she has natural ears rather than the stoic, beautiful, cropped variant. Yeah, you're still pretty. And judges don't like either of those. So her AKC name is KRWABW, The Outsider, which is a song by Need to Breathe, which is a Christian band. And it's about the judgment that people have on Christians. And I guess it goes both ways, but the song's about judgment that people have on Christians and how they're outsiders. And so that's what we named her, because she has the odds against her, but she is a national, international champion. We just haven't done much success with AKC yet. She's still young, but that's our show dog. I'll have to find our Labradoodle. That's my puppy. She's somewhere around my feet, but yeah, everybody take care. Have a happy Memorial Day, and if you served, thank you. And if you're related to someone that serves or someone that served and didn't come home, thank you so much for your sacrifices.